Per Cleaning the Glass, Boston had their worst offensive game of the season on Saturday night against the Clippers, only managing 82 points per 100 possessions. For context, in their second worst offensive game this season, Boston scored 94 points per 100 possessions. How in the world were the Clippers able to shut Boston's top five offense down?
Mental game. That's all I heard before they went on this trip. I wasn't in Toronto and Boston. I joined the team in Cleveland, so I watched that game from Cleveland, and I had the view of being able to just see what they were doing from that perspective. And I can just tell you, they were so embarrassed by what the Celtics were able to do to them in December, right before Christmas. It was the
Mm.
worst loss of the season for the Clippers. It was right after I came to Oklahoma City, and the Thunder had just snapped the Clippers' 9-game win streak. So um, they were locked into this game. You don't get a whole lot of games when you know what kind of team you are. There aren't that many games where you look in the regular season and say this is a measuring stick. And the Clippers approached that Celtics game in Boston, even though it was the second night of a back-to-back coming from Canada. They approached that game as if to say we're going to see what we're about. Paul George could have missed that game. He wound up missing a game this week in Washington, D.C. But uh, even with a groin injury, he played. Kawhi played. Everybody who had been healthy, they were locked in from the jump. And I know a lot of people will say the Celtics just missed shots. That's true, but there are reasons that guys miss shots, and there are reasons how a game is not decided by a few missed shots, rather a 20. I mean, shoot, the Clippers were up by like 36 points before garbage time. And they were just locked into what they needed to do to take the Celtics out of their comfort zone. Because when you're not comfortable, what do? You miss the shots that you normally make. And so I think it was just a blend of physically being attentive to what they needed to do, but mentally locking in so that transpired until the game was not competitive anymore.